A solid one. Picks up a bonus, picks up the Raiders,
Thousand
and
भी
on the
बचे
bench.
थे
Last 5 matches for Tamil Talaivas.
हुआ
That is
है
what
क्या?
वो
Hafiz
बड़ी
and I
थी
have
वो
been
भी
talking
दूसरे
about.
बड़ी थे
Last 3 games have not gone their way because the defense has just not clicked.
तो और देखो भी लगा के
It's been
बैठा
one of the better
अबे
defensive units is
मैं
Tamil
तो
Talaivas.
साढ़े सात में गया
हो जाएगा
When you
मतलब
had
नहीं
Patnapan
सो
at number
ये आठ
1
बजे
and
लग
Tamil
रही
Talaivas were at
आठ
number
बजे
2 as far as the defensive numbers were concerned. That's
आगे
didn't show.
हाँ
Not
सर
for Patna. Very inconsistent. Last 5 matches for Dabang Delhi. No win there, but that those two guys have really done wonders for the fact that they are at number 2 at the moment. Naveen Express is looking better. That footwork is pretty neat, quick. He's not taking any chances because the last time he came here, picked up 2. Yeah, just talk about those ties very quickly. It was a very easy game, the last one against Bengal Warriors, isn't it? It could have gone either ways. Bengal Warriors slowed down the game, perhaps rightly so. Then there was that error from Manjeet Chilla. So many things happened. Oh, that's a big point. That is a big point. I think Naveen goes back to the bench. Himanshu does the job. Only Naveen wears that number 10 jersey in that cap. Tagged him on the way through to the lobbies and then back happily to his own court. It's 2-2. Good start to this contest. Just on the jerseys, at some point in time, I would want to attach importance to numbers going forward in the world of kabaddi because football has it, cricket is picking up. There are a few jersey numbers that are associated only with a few cricketers. Maybe in future, I want to see kabaddi associating certain numbers with certain superstars. Whenever you speak about the defense, mind you, second best defense in average tackle points scored and tackle strike rate, which is 45. On an average, 11.1 tackle points is what they score. The last 3 games, that average has just dipped and dipped drastically. That's the reason they did not find a win. Scratching his head as a coach. Oh, that's well done. That is very well done. Again, is it Naveen who's gone back to the bench? Manjeet goes and probably picks the right in, which I thought was Naveen. There you go. He was in the left in earlier, now is the right in, clearly the target. And great strategy that. For the second time, he's changing his position. As you rightly said, the previous time he was that corner, now this corner, but this is one place that they are sending him to, which is the bench. And the duty at the moment, what Neeraj Narwal is, to bring Naveen Express back. He tried the dubki, but what a brilliant second line of defense. Combination tackle, chain tackle, solid. I think the defense was very quick to anticipate that dubki, and they were able to change guard. Have a look at this one. I thought initially they missed him, but then excellent support arriving. And Sujit was just there to ensure that his limbs, especially his hands, don't sneak out from somewhere. A great initiation of that block by Mohit, and then Sahil with the support and the entire team joined up. Okay, bonus is out there. For Himanshu, it's been taken away. Sandeep Narwal this side, Joginder Narwal that side. The man in the center, who will become a right cover defender, will become a left cover defender because the defense is just 5 in number, is the mighty Manjeet Chilla. Sandeep Narwal comes in to raid 4-3 in favour of Tamil Talaivas. The ping of those raid points, all right, is Tamil Talaivas, at least at a start. One of the finest all-rounders that we've seen in the history of Vivo PKL is out there in the middle. 272 raid points, 339 tackle points, and he's always looking at the captain and saying, try me. You remember that phase when Naveen was not there? He was the one who was giving them raid points continuously. Uday Kumar talking to his boys. 1 point lead for Tamil Talaivas at the moment. Raid is on at the other end. Manjeet actually was tagged by none other than Naveen Express. No! It is brilliant tackle by none other than Sandeep. Good round. 1 point. Yeah, well done to Sandeep Narwal. But I think what the coach there was indicating was try to go for the ins, perhaps. But I'm sure Manjeet wasn't a part of that discussion because that happened while he was raiding, because Jiva was playing that right in. I thought he could have gone for Jiva. Hope Delhi, realizing that they're targeting the ends, don't place him in the corner next time. But Naveen, you talk about that orange sleeve on the other side. Naveen Express will be going that side, or is that the battle that he does not want to be a part of? That is the individual rivalry. Oh, sorry, blockbuster. 1 point, Tamil Talaivas. That is exactly what Surjit is capable of. And that is exactly what we did not see from Surjit over the past few games. And that is why he perhaps dropped himself from the side. He has come back, he knows it, and they know it.
Please don't penalize Manjeet for the excitement, sure, because it's pretty understandable. They badly wanted that point and they wanted to see Surjit back in action with a point. That short block actually cutting the angle completely, and the door was shut. 1 versus 5. It's a when you look at the defense and look at those number of tackle points, you'd say, wow, talk about Manjeet Chilla about 377, talk about Sandeep Narwal 339, Joginda 196, and that coach, oh, what a brilliant career he's had.
It was very early, but he's a little bit worried about how this game is shaping up.
Yeah, I mean, because the defense is rigid, that coach is so many times livid.
Is he going to go for Jiva Kumar here? Oh, he almost tried. He almost tried, but I think the defense was extremely quick on that occasion. Krishan was excellent.
1 point. Yeah, well spotted, RK. It was white charge. He gives, leaves Manjeet. He says, okay, off you go. Initially half a block and then the dash. And what the others made sure was nobody went out of the court alongside the Raider. 5 to Tamil Talabas, 5 to Dabang Delhi. 7 minutes gone in this contest. There comes Neeraj Narwal. He'll pick up pace very soon. I quite like the positioning that he always has. Always very side on. Then heads back, always keeping an eye on what is happening, what is Sahil up to. Then he's never blind-sighted ever. Now, diving. He gets Sagar. Oh, or is it Surjit? Sagar.
Sagar goes.
Depth number 41 out.
Which is why Surjit was a bit upset with Neeraj Narwal because he thought he had picked him, but then he quickly indicated that it was not him, but Sagar who was picked for this one.
Nimble-footed, very athletic, powerful as well. Big kick, tries on the in, and that's what we are seeing from the Raiders from both sides, not targeting the corners, targeting the ends. Manjeet Chilla, mighty, off you go. 1 point, come on Delhi.
A bit predictable, the last two raids from Tamil Talabas. One obviously from Manjeet earlier, and this one again was very predictable. It was the second time you've got the left cover or perhaps the left corner trying to come in. This time Manjeet, when he gets into the scheme of things, that's well done.
Never too old to reinvent yourself. Naveen Express comes. He's the most cherished, most adorable. Someone who gives them the most number of raid points as well. Manjeet in the pre-show was talking about him, how important he is to their chances. He also admitted that whenever there are so many flaws that we come into, he's the one who actually makes up for the deficiencies.
11 and a half minutes to go. 7-5. Dabang Delhi KC have got the 2-point advantage. Bowlers line is active. Normally active when you've got 6 or more defenders on the mat. That black line that you saw just at the bottom of your screen. So there a substitution there.
Tamil
Talabas have gone in for a substitution.
out, 22 in. Smart substitutions are a very vital part of a pro kabaddi game. 1 versus 4, Sahil decides. And who's that side in the right corner? It is not the one who's normally seen there. The captain has said, I am going to be standing there at the moment. Normally a right cover defender. So that is one position that can come actually very, very automatically and naturally for him. Because doesn't need to change his position. Oh, has he got Sahil? Both of them are squaring by the mat. Who do you trust? Let's see what the verdict is and then will somebody review it?
I think it's been given to Neeraj Narwal. He picked up the right corner the last time. This time around, he's picked up the left corner. Tight one. Tight one.
3-point lead for Dabang Delhi. That house at the moment. Got a lion in the right corner. You've got a tiger, take down tiger in the left one. And you've got Manjeet Chilla as, yes, not the same number of years and not the same amount of athleticism for him, but still the number 1 raider or defender across all seasons.
Super tackle opportunity here for Tamil Talabas. When you've got 3 or less defenders on the mat, there's a bit of an advantage. If you pick up a tackle point, it becomes 2 tackle points. But it's Neeraj Narwal who's still active. Smart, you don't have to rush. What I would want to see from Tamil Talabas Raiders now is to try and invite a Jiva Kumar into committing a mistake. Maybe we'll get to see that. This is a do or die raid at the moment. Himanshu Singh goes in, surveys the area. Oh, that's an error. So that is a very, very silly point to concede.
And he just stopped his tracks And that was the demise of that defender. All he had to do was turn, touch him, more than he played again, stops. He said, okay, you're chasing, you want to? Off you go on the bench. 2-point lead for Dabang Delhi. Amin comes in. This is a true test of his character at the moment because it is the toughest when you play against 4 and 5.
I like the focus that Surjit has, to be fair. But not too sure about the focus that's been exhibited by a few of his other teammates. That's disappointing. And Naveen is on. Just picking up those points regularly now is Naveen.
He's never been that multi-point raider. He's one of those accumulators, single point, goes, picks the bonus on the way through if somebody's trying to attack him, get one 143 raid points, 5 super 10s. He's done great service to the team, no doubt about this. And that is what the Tamil Talaiva speciality has been, RK. The youngsters.
The right side of the defense. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. That was really quick. Smart work from Neeraj Narwal. Quick off the blocks. A pursuit. He's targeted Surjit, but that's well done to the captain of Tamil Talaiva. Hanging him there. Oh, that's a great effort. Or so I thought. Not a bad idea, if you ask me. He took him by surprise, but they don't believe what he has done.
Understandably, Surjit was the one who was guiding traffic there. And I thought that was not a bad tackle at all. You see, because where it happens, what Neeraj does is smartly turns, and when he falls, all he had to do was extend his arm. That's a good point.
Yeah, good point that you make, Paddy. It's about the fall, actually. Which way you fall, because you fall towards that midline. Or is he out of bounds? Yeah, I think that the heel there, everything that can possibly go wrong for Tamil Talaiva is indeed going wrong.
Yeah, and the timing of it. 2 players left. Okay, now that is okay. Done. All out. 2 extra points for Dabang Delhi. You cannot enter the lobbies without a touch. That's the reason they got the point on the previous one. And now they've got the last man standing. They've got 2 extra points. The lead is massive.
Massive, yes, 8 points is a massive lead, but there is time in this first half to come back. 8-point deficit, almost 7 minutes to play in this first half. Manjeet starts all over again. As I keep saying, might want to test that area around Jiva Kumar. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what I've been saying. Try to exploit that area.
When he's not coming to you, you go to him. Okay, we were perfect fans. Enjoying this perfect encounter. Delhi fans for sure. Tamil Talaiva, but let me tell you one thing, Al. That lead is going to flip. And that lead is going to change hands. Tamil Talaiva will come back in the contest.
Just hearing from somebody that you'll get a free breakfast, lunch and dinner anywhere in Tamil Nadu for that statement of yours, I guess.
For how many days?
Whatever, if the season goes according to plan for Tamil Talaiva.
Because every win is important. They can't afford to forget about a loss, a tie, the last 5 days for Manjeet. We'll add one more than 1 point. Tamil Talaiva. Great presence of mind, great awareness of the court. Christian Dole on the bench.
That's 2 very quick points from Manjeet. One, he's picked the cover. The other, he's played the left side of the defense. So he's picked one from the right side of the defense and one from the left side of the defense. 2 good points, 2 quick points.
And this encounter has been very quick as well last week. And they've got the holding and now they're holding and trying to watch the TV that he's taken.
Look at that. You've got 2 defenders, 1 all-rounder and 2 raiders, and he's picked one of the raiders, which is Neeraj Narwal. That's the 3rd consecutive point that Manjeet has picked in good time.
And it has been a trend in the first half from both sides, targeting the raiders, targeting the ends. Alright, the hooter suggests only one thing. Boys under pressure, just keep your calm defense. Don't go towards, you don't need to do or die. Raid is supposed to be for the raider, but he is quite an experienced character. Tries the kick, tries the running and the diving hand touch. Now! Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got it? Yes, he has! Brilliant!
He was so close to the midline that nobody could have ever thought of coming to support Sagar. For a moment I thought Sagar individually will be able to stop Naveen, but he was so close. He's your number one defender, all right, but that was so close to the midline.
For a moment I thought if he had turned his body a little earlier, maybe they would have won the point. But Naveen, too, has got a lot of strength. Manjeet to Manjeet. There it is. Always blocking. Always naughty. Oh, stay away, stay away. You got the lead. Let the Salivas take the funga.
Remember this raid, it might not have been a successful raid, but is he playing on the ego of Manjeet actually? He is inviting Manjeet for a battle. Just remember that. That was just an empty raid, yes. But possibly we might come back to that raid in the context of this game and inviting Manjeet. Because Manjeet has been, in a defense of 5, he's stayed alone. Now you might see Manjeet in some kind of a formation.
For sure, and if it works for your benefit, if it works for the team's advantage, go ahead and do that. But Manjeet, let me tell you, in the first half of the tournament, and in the latter part of it, the latter part is the more controlled. In Naveen's absence, we did see a cool, calm, composed Manjeet, but is Naveen, because Naveen is back at the moment, that is Manjeet Chilla. That is Manjeet Chilla, and that is Jiva. They're out. 1 point.
Did Jiva almost expect Himanshu to come to him? Because that was as comfortable as it can get for Jiva in that position. He was absolutely sure that Himanshu was making that move, and he picked him.
Under 2.5 minutes here. Naveen Express, 5 8 points already. He's been tackled once. 5-2 that battle in favor of the youngster. Surjit is the one who's actually in the right corner at the moment. Normally he's one of the best the world has seen in the right cover position. Naveen Express, very, not going towards Surjit, but the moment he tries to travel Sahil, expect Surjit to come either with a block or a dash.
That's smart, that is very sensible, because Surjit is playing a very good game. So why would you want to go near Surjit? There are points available in the Tamil Talaiva's defense.
Sure, yes. Sagar in the last 3-4 games has not been the Sagar that we've known. And even then his numbers are far superior as compared to the other defenders in the league. They are mighty good. 8 high fives, 73 tackle points. Oh, strike rate, 60 plus always.
Last 4 games, this also include -2 net points is Sagar. He's had more unsuccessful tackles than successful tackles. Surjit is the man to watch out for tonight for Tamil Talaivas.
1 point.
He's picked up Naveen Express, and this man is on fire.
Oh, he completely squeezed the juice out of him. And sometimes it's not just a point that you win. Oh, you actually pass on a statement. Better beware the next time you come into a half. 1 versus 5 under 60 seconds in the first half. Mind you, it's a triple bunga night. 6-point lead for Dabang Delhi. And good that they're playing in the defense of 5. Oh, Jockey Chandra times. Hand has been taken care of. Vector, the direction of the radar. That works for them. 1 point. Dabang Delhi.
That's the second time in succession Manjeet has been tackled in a very similar way. First it was Jiva. This time it is Joginder Narwal. It was very close, but you always knew the defender was the favourite.
Sandeep Narwal doing the best thing at the moment. He knows he is a tall man, long arms, long limbs. The dangling hand is something you're so wary about when the raider such tall as him falls on the mat.
I'm looking at Sahil here, because after the previous raid from Dabang Delhi KC, I thought Surjit almost indicated to his left corner, and he almost said, "Thoda aage aao." So probably they want him ahead slightly, to be slightly more aggressive, to wrap up there. But talk about wrapping up, the first half is done and dusted. 17 points to Dabang Delhi KC and 10 to Tamil Talaivas. Delhi, as far as the raiding department and as far as the defensive department is concerned, they've done all right.
Oh yes, they have. Talk about the raid points. Naveen 5, 4 coming in from Mir Narwal, whose strike rate is much better than Naveen's at the moment. Defensively, Delhi has 2 more tackle points. This is how it stands, 17-10 in favor of Dabang Delhi. Story might change on the other side of a short commercial break. But what do we have today? It's a triple tonga night. Game number 2 will be season 2 champions versus the defending champions. It's going to be Sultan versus Money, and then Telugu Titans will be locking arms with
Tamil versus
Pakistan.
Delhi
Do
live
not go
commentary
anywhere.
match.
See you after the break.
हुए हैं। एक बार तो हिमांशु ने और एक बार मंजीत ने इनको टच किया था। हिमांशु, जीवा इस समय चेन में है और आज बहुत ज्यादा संयम बरत रहे हैं। आप अगर जीवा के फील्ड टैकल्स पहले देखें और आज देखें तो जमीन आसमान का फर्क है। 50% स्ट्राइक रेट है टैकल्स में, और ये दुख की बात भी है और हैरानी की बात भी है। जीवा बहुत दिग्गज है और ऐसे डिफेंडर भी नहीं है कि जो जिनका सफलता से दिमाग खराब हो जाए, वैसे खिलाड़ी बिल्कुल नहीं है। बहुत डाउन टू अर्थ है, साधारण इंसान है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है संजय कि क्योंकि मंजीत छिल्लर लेफ्ट कवर है, इसलिए जीवा को राइट कवर खेलना पड़ गया। जीवा भी लेफ्ट कवर है, उनको राइट कवर खेलना पड़ गया। लेफ्ट को राइट में खिलाने के बाद वैसे प्रदर्शन की उम्मीद कर नहीं सकते, पर धीरे धीरे जीवा आत्मविश्वास में आ रहे हैं और ये अच्छी खबर है। दोनों टीमों ने खेल की गति को बहुत, इस बार पूर्वानुमान अच्छा था। एक हाथ सुरजीत की छाती पे रखा ताकि ब्लॉक न बने, फिर शरीर को बाहर की तरफ घुमाया और जोगिंदर भाई की शाबाशी मिली। मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ भी देखिए डू और डाई में हिमांशु आए हुए हैं साथ के डिफेंस में। बोनस चाहे तो ले सकते हैं, बोनस के लिए अंदर जाना होगा। काम हो गया उनका। 1 पॉइंट हाँ जी बिल्कुल, बड़े कॉन्फिडेंट थे। मंजीत छिल्लर को टच किया है। मंजीत छिल्लर को पहली बार बाहर जाना पड़ा, वो भी डिफेंस में, वो भी टच खा के। हिमांशु की बहुत तारीफ होनी चाहिए। मंजीत छिल्लर लेफ्ट कवर ही है, खुद को पीछे खींचना थोड़ा मुश्किल हुआ, तो ये बहुत बड़ी कामयाबी है हिमांशु जैसे युवा रेडर के लिए। नीरज नरवाल एक बार फिर, मंजीत मौजूद है सेंटर में। आमतौर पर डाइव करते हैं मंजीत और उन्हें अपने आप को रोकना भी बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। साहिल ने काम किया, पहले धमकाया और जैसे ही नीरज नरवाल ने चलने की कोशिश की, दोनों बराबर पर चले गए। ये डू और डाई रेड नहीं थी, लेकिन एडवांस आए साहिल गुलिया, नीचे गए और नीरज का एंटीसिपेशन पूरा नहीं था। उन्होंने दाईं तरफ गोता लगाया, लेकिन पकड़ मजबूत दोनों एंगल्स पे बन गई और साहिल गुलिया ने भी खाता खोल लिया पॉइंट्स में। 6 पॉइंट्स का फासला, भी 13 मिनट का वक्त बाकी। भवानी बैक किक लगाना चाहते थे जोगिंदर पर। संजय कृष्ण ढुल है, संदीप दरवाल है। हमें लगा कि कृष्ण ढुल राइट कॉर्नर खेलेंगे और संदीप दरवाल रेडिंग करेंगे, पर संदीप से रेडिंग कतई नहीं करवाई जा रही। तो 5-2 की फॉर्मेशन के साथ दिल्ली खेल रही है। नवीन और नीरज ये दो रेडर हैं। और इस बार सुरजीत ने काम किया, तीसरी बार नवीन को आउट किया। पूरे मैच में जो भी टीम जीतेगी, सूत्र इन्हीं दोनों के हाथ में है। इधर से नवीन, उधर से सुरजीत। सामने गए, ब्लॉक किया और नवीन के पास कोई चारा नहीं था। पिछली बार भी ये कोशिश की थी, लेकिन जगह तलाश नहीं पाए थे ब्लॉक के लिए सुरजीत। अब चारों मेन डिफेंडर बचे हैं, जोगिंदर, कृष्ण ढुल, जीवा और संदीप। संदीप चेन टैकल बहुत अच्छे नहीं करते हैं, इसीलिए ये जोगिंदर की तरफ आए हैं, क्योंकि संदीप हाई होल्ड करते हैं, डाइव करते हैं, चेन अभी उनको लगानी बाकी है। सुरजीत ने आज 3 टैकल किए हैं, तीनों बार उन्होंने नवीन को बाहर किया है। क्या जंग चल रही है दोनों के बीच की। ये लीजिए जो आपने कहा आंकड़ों की जुबानी, 2 बार सुरजीत आउट हुए हैं, दोनों बार नवीन के हाथों ही आउट हुए हैं। नवीन जितनी बार आउट हुए सुरजीत के हाथों, सुरजीत जितनी बार आउट हुए नवीन के हाथों। तो दोनों एक दूसरे के खिलाफ ही खेल रहे हैं और बाकी जो टीम है वो अब तक कुछ खास नहीं कर पाए। तमिल तलाइवास के 6 टैकल पॉइंट्स में से 3 पॉइंट सुरजीत के पास है। सुरजीत जिस मुकाबले में चलते हैं तमिल सरायवास बेहतर करती है और आज सुरजीत का दिन है, ये डू और डाई है। बरसात में रेडर्स को चलना पड़ेगा। सुरजीत चल रहे हैं, रेडर्स का सपोर्ट चाहिए। डीप गए, जीवा आए, शानदार डैश है, शाबाश जीवाना। इससे पहले क्या कुछ और हुआ था? जब पंच सरपंच सब इकट्ठे हो जाएं, समझ लीजिए मामला संगीन है। अब दिक्कत वही है कि हिमांशु जो लॉबी में आए, जो मुझे या जो हम लोग देख सके हैं, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि मेरा स्ट्रगल के लॉबी में आए, या उससे पहले जो टच करने की ट्राई की जोगिंदर को, ये टच हुआ कि नहीं, जोगिंदर सेल्फ आउट हुए कि नहीं, ये तो लॉबी का मामला फंस गया। पहले तो अंपायर का फैसला आने दीजिए, उसके बाद ये देखने दीजिए कौन सी 1 पॉइंट यानी जीवा भी आउट। का मामला ये नहीं है प्रभु की किशन डुल भी साथ में आ जाए, मुझे लगता है कंफ्यूजन हो रही है और रिव्यू हो रहा है।
प्लीज कम, व्हाट इज योर चैलेंज? ओनली रेडर आउट। ओके, प्लीज गो बैक। टीवी अंपायर, दबंग दिल्ली चैलेंज, ओनली रेडर आउट। आवर डिसीजन, रेडर आउट एंड 3 डिफेंडर आउट ऑफ बाउंड्स।
पहले
Yes,
1
please review.
पॉइंट ईच कहा था, अब मामला ये है कि 3 डिफेंडर आउट, तो क्या 3 डिफेंडर सेल्फ आउट हुए थे? दिल्ली ने इसीलिए चैलेंज लिया है। 10 मिनट का वक्त बाकी इस मुकाबले में। ये देखिए हिमांशु ने हाथ खींचे, जोगिंदर को हाथ मारने की कोशिश की, जोगिंदर का पैर एंड लाइन के पीछे से निकल गया, जोगिंदर बाहर गए। यहां हिमांशु का पैर लॉबी में आ गया, जीवा उनको पकड़ने की नियत से यहां पहुंचे, जीवा भी गए। तीसरा कौन गया? तीसरा किशन धुल गया। तो फैसला तो सही दिखता है सुनी, बस वही बात कि टच पहले हुआ या रेडर लॉबी में पहले गया। ये टच पहले देखिए, अगर जोगिंदर को ये टच हो गया था तो शायद दिल्ली वाले बच गए, क्योंकि जीवा का टच तो बाद में दिख रहा है, जो हम थोड़ा सा तेज गति से देख रहे हैं। जोगिंदर वाला टच होना दिखना बड़ा जरूरी है। अच्छा, और अगर जोगिंदर बाहर चले गए, संजय दा सेल्फ आउट हुए, वो टच नहीं हुआ, तो बचे 3 डिफेंडर। उसके बाद अगर रेडर आउट हुआ तो सुपर टैकल बन जाएगा, यानी 3 और 2 पॉइंट भी मिलेंगे। ज्यादा बड़ा नुकसान नहीं होगा जिसकी उम्मीद की जा सकती है। तो चलिए, टच एंड गो का मामला है, ये टच हुआ या नहीं। पैर पे भी नजर रखिए, पिछला पैर अभी अंदर है कि बाहर है, टच हुआ है कि नहीं है, ये दोनों चीजें कीमती हैं। अगर पैर पहले बाहर निकल गया और टच बाद में हुआ तो फिर टच मायने नहीं रखता। ये टच हुआ कि नहीं संजय दा, हाँ या ना? लगता नहीं है देखने से, सरसरी तौर पर। अब हो सकता है कि कितना महीन टच हुआ हो जो शायद हम लोग उसका एहसास ना कर पा रहे हो। फैसला आने वाला है और बड़ा करीबी फैसला होगा, कहीं भी आ सकता है।
ओके ओके, थैंक यू। रिव्यू अनसक्सेसफुल, रेडर आउट, 1 पॉइंट, दबंग दिल्ली और 3 डिफेंडर आउट ऑफ बाउंड्स। 3 पॉइंट तमिल तलाइवास, नंबर 8
पॉइंट्स दिया है तमिल तलाइवास को और 1 पॉइंट दबंग दिल्ली को। तो मामला ये है कि सुपर टैकल के इसलिए पॉइंट नहीं मिले कि जोगिंदर को टच नहीं हुआ था, तो इसीलिए बाकी डिफेंडर है वो भी सेल्फ आउट हुए, तो इसलिए सुपर टैकल सिचुएशन नहीं बनी। जोगिंदर गए थे एंड लाइन से बाहर, वो सेल्फ आउट हुए, उसके बाद रेडर गए लॉबी में, उनके पीछे 2 डिफेंडर, तो 3 और 1 का मामला जैसा संजय दा ने कहा था बिल्कुल वैसे ही दिया है। जय हो संजय दा, शुक्रिया, पार्टी दीजिए। तो 6 का डिफेंस, 6 के डिफेंस में संदीप अरवाल यहाँ पर लगातार साहिल पर दबाव बना रहे हैं, जो कि लेफ्ट कॉर्नर पर मौजूद है। और यहाँ पर डाइव किया